Good morning. It is freaking Sunday. We're all madmen, so we are gonna do a couple things to the car. So this is gonna be a current video, and kind of explaining what's going on or what happened last weekend with the car. And then a few quick things is I just started a TikTok a couple days ago. I've been playing with it, doing some videos. So if you want some filler content, a little bit of fun, kind of what's going on behind the scenes, I guess, between Instagram and YouTube, because I'm going to try to put myself in a position to stay up to date on the YouTube stuff with you. I got about 2 videos before this one that's got to be edited and put up, so look forward to that. But the TikTok, it's just like the Instagram, both Royal Madmen, capital R. I don't even think it matters whether it's capital or not, but Royal Madmen, both Instagram and TikTok. So want to see some funny stuff and just random stuff that we do, or what's going on over the weekend, or who I'm visiting or who's visiting me, check those out. So right now we have got to put the car up on jack stands. Boom. Alright. Let me get this adjusted really quick. So, as you can see there, we got, what is it? I think it's a master radiator. We'll take a close look at this. A86 rad. Pretty much the same as the current one that I have, except this is, I think it's a dual core. Don't quote me on that, I have to go back and look. Brand new radiator. Going to dual fans with an actual shroud. Already got the relays and all that stuff ran in the car for it, so we will be going from that. From this old guy. This is going to be upside down for a minute. You can see there's a patch job there. There's some damage. I don't know if we can find it right there. And it ended up overheating, so now it like leaks out of this seam right here. So you can kind of see on my finger, if it'll focus, it's a little bit wet. Then we also have, we're going to be switching out the OG overflow to a real one. But we're going to be getting rid of all that stuff, going to this, and to a simple catch can. It's got a little breather vent on the top, water goes in the bottom. If it loses water, it comes back out the tank, back into the radiator. Got a little mountain bracket for it, hose and all that stuff. So pretty much why we're doing this, basically what happened last Sunday is I was hanging out with @DriftRolla. Shout out to that dude, because he helped me out, and that's going to be another video on some much needed upgrades for the car. And I took on some other damage other than just the radiator. So pretty much what happened was I was coming back Sunday from Eugene down I-5. I had a semi-truck on one side. I was in the inside lane, and I barely see it. There was a raccoon in the road the size of a dog. I went back and looked at it. Like, I am not messing with you guys. This was a huge raccoon. I clipped that thing. I knew I lost my lip. I wasn't sure the extent of the damage until I got home, and the next day on Monday, because I ended up taking the day off of work. Completely lost my lip. the OG Volvo lip, which I went back to try to save as much as I could of it, but this is all that's left, unfortunately. So right now you'll see the car, in photos and stuff, no front lip. It's all I could get. I have another style of Volvo lip. I'm not sure if I'm going to go with that or try something a little bit different. So that'll be a different video, a different decision for a different day. Continuing on with what happened. So it wiped out the front lip, completely shattered it, blew up into my engine bay, hit my crank, or something happened in there because the car ended up jumping timing. And when that happened, the car overheated. Damage happened to the front of the radiator, as you can see there, a little bit of damage in the back. And because it overheated, it ended up damaging that top fuel neck. Maybe it was weak or something like that. And it damaged my T3 Techno-Toy coilover, just the dampener, so the actual shock itself at the top. So basically what I was doing Monday, I managed with my med skills, everything on the front of my car, for lower arms, suspension, all that stuff is all adjustable. So I figured out how bad the damage was. I deemed it still safe to ride on. It's not that bad. It's just a little bit out of whack. It put my alignment out of whack. So I compensated for the bent strut tower at least the best as I could, for the alignment, which ironically in doing so, messing with that, got my rack perfect. So now I have full steer from one side to the other. But that setup is going to change again very soon. That's something really cool, and I appreciate it. At Drift Rolla's Battle Garage, and I'll let the cat out of the bag. Annex Racing Suspension is helping me out, so look forward to that. Super exciting for me. And we got a radiator, as you guys just seen. That's what we're doing today. And then I retimed the car, and in doing so also made the car faster because it was something I kept putting off. So yeah, so she's running and driving and everything's good. So I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna do you guys know how to do a radiator, so I'm just gonna do some fun little fast cuts, get this sucker in, and then once we get it all wired up and stuff, we'll check it out, and that will be it. Cheers. I just dropped a nut. Alright, so I got the old radiator out, as you can see. So we'll check out that damage that's on this thing. We got I try to keep stuff simple and fast to, like, pull out just in case something happens. So I got a little 2-pin quick disconnect here for the one fan. Now I'm going to be linking those two fans together since they're going to be pulling. And this little connector end basically just slips on and off the end of the wires. There's just like a little clips inside there, You have to yank pretty hard to get them off. So this is pretty secure, pretty simple thing. I find those at like Lowe's or Home Depot. They work pretty good for car stuff. And as for damage, this was a previous repair. So the issue wasn't really with that one. But if you look on this other side, you can pretty much see the whole front section of the radiator got pretty beat up. And I'm assuming this is the spot that did it. Like that goes all the way through. So there's a few small ones right there. And then, like I was saying, the top of the cap, when it overheated, the cap kind of lifted off, and then you can see this little seam that goes around the top there. That was leaking really bad. So the plan now is I'm going to go ahead, and I'm probably not going to film this. I'm going to wire those two fans together and then get my quick disconnect on there. And then we'll film dropping it in and getting her going. And see how much CFM this sucker pulls. Alright, a little quick look at the wiring. This is where I'm at right now. It's about ready to go in the car. Check this out. That little orange quick disconnect is back on there. All heat shrinked, tied together, zip tied up, so it's all nice and neat. So let's get this bad boy in the car, plug it in. I'm probably gonna set it in there, plug it in, make sure I don't have the polarity reverse, so I got one fan going one way and one going the other way. But we're gonna do that. Got it plugged in, so we're gonna kick on the fans and make sure they're both working. Woo. Oh yeah, they're both pulling air. You can hear that. So that's good. I gotta put a new battery in the camera really quick, and then we'll finish this up. Alright, so you guys aren't watching a bunch of boring stuff. Same process putting it in as taking it out. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Get the catch can mounted. It's going to be in the same spot, ran the same way. No sense in showing it. But we'll show everything after it's done. Get the car running, make sure everything's okay. So I'm gonna bleed this system really quick. I got the radiator now in there. pretty good. I switched my mounts for the radiator because this radiator is actually an 88.6, like to the spec. The other radiator was actually a little bit taller. I was able to use my modified 88.6 radiator brackets that were modded for TE72, so that worked out. Radiator sits a little bit lower, which I like. Now I'm just gonna bleed it, and then I'm gonna hook up the overflow tank, which is no different than the one before, so it's just a different color. And then we'll get it on the ground, show you guys the fans working and all that fun stuff. So just about there. Went down a little bit. See the catch cans here. Got that halfway full. Little mounting bracket from Summit. Simple. Car was warmed up. I've done this twice so far, so pretty confident we should be pretty good. Yeah. So I'm gonna put that on. We'll kick on the fan, so you should be able to hear them, and then we'll put the car down and check it out. So new radiators in, overflow tanks in, fans are wired up properly, they're working. Check out the temp really quick. The car, like I said, it was already warming up. Fan switch is over there. That's gonna be it, guys. Freaking Royal Madman signing off. No, I'm just kidding. That's gonna be it. Like I said, it's gonna be a simple, like, vlog style video, and then just a bunch of cuts. We took out the damaged radiator, we made a mess, and we got the new one in. So I'm pretty pumped. A couple more things coming to get the car back to 100%. So get excited for that. It's pretty sick. I'm gonna be talking about some companies that help me out, both local and car guys, so it's gonna be sick.